What's up, guys? Merry Feastivus and welcome back to another video. Happy Feastivus. Hope you're having a good Feastivus. Well, so the Christmas in PvZ is basically just called Feastivus, and it's my favorite of the winter holidays. It's obviously the best one. And I know it's been a while since I've uploaded, but we're back, and it's Christmas time, which means all of the Feastivus like holiday events and stuff are going on inside of PvZ2, including the Holly Barrier, which is back for the Pinata Party, which you're seeing right now. So there is a lot of stuff that we have to do in this video, because I have been playing PvZ for a few weeks and kind of just amassed a bunch of different things that we need to, or that I wanted to do on camera. Just thought it would have cool to like document for you guys to see, and so we're just gonna get to that in this video. Unfortunately, this pinata party went on for a rather long time, partially because it was just a long pinata party, and partially because I just randomly decided to go for symmetry in the end. But it gives me a good time to explain why I have 665,000 coins. I don't know if you remember this, but last time I played this game, I had more so close in the name of, what am I saying? I had around 300,000 to 350,000 coins. That's about how many coins that I had. So why do I now have 665? Well, PvZ2 did a silly thing that I don't think I've ever seen them do before. They doubled all of my resources, everything. They doubled my coins, they doubled my gems, they doubled my mints, and my gauntlets. They doubled everything down to my power-ups. I've always had a lot of power snows because it's my least used power-up. The power snow is like the blue one on the left there. I always thought it was one of the worser ones, and I had about 9 for the longest time, and I thought it was like cool that I had 9, so I held on to them. And then recently I was farming power-ups by playing the endless modes, and so I was able to get 2 power tosses and 3 power zaps. I'm sure I got more, but then I used the power-ups in certain things, and they doubled those as well. So now I have 32 power snows, because I was also farming power snows, and then must have got the 16 and then they doubled it. But you can see there I sped up the end of that pinata party because I just had to go for symmetry. I just felt like doing it. I don't know why. But now we're going to go and head over to the battles match, which is... I also skipped ahead there. This video, uncut, was about 20 minutes, so there's quite a lot of skipping ahead. I wasn't going to make you guys sit through me picking my plants. But the lineup here is Spearmint, Inferno, 5-piece Shooter, Peppermint, Primal Sunflower, and Power Lily. I don't like Inferno. He was one of the first plants that I got that was using the seed packet system. I think the first plant that I got using the seed packet system, that was 250 seed packets. But he's kind of trash. He doesn't really do all that much damage. His ability, which is like pushing zombies back, like doesn't even really work all of the time. And you can see already I was kind of getting crushed in this battles matches. I got ahead actually here by 10,000, but they quickly sped ahead with that 68,000 there. Yeah, but they doubled everything. I've never seen that before. Like, I've tried to think. I feel like I've seen people play PvZ, like just watching videos of people playing PvZ on YouTube who have like tens of thousands of gems. And I always thought that they got that many gems by hacking. Maybe it was just because, for whatever the reason, the game doubled all of their assets just several times over. I don't know. Maybe they doubled it because it's Feastivus. Maybe that's why they gave me like is like a Christmas present from the old PvZ team. I don't know, especially because EA is known for not being very generous. Anyways, I mean, I know you already saw that because I mean, I haven't done this yet, but I'm planning on making the thumbnail for this video. The doubling of the currency thing, so y'all probably already know about that from the thumbnail. But yeah, so my strategy for this was just to continuously put down peppermints to charge up my 5-piece shooters, which worked really well. It's just the other guy was cracked, I guess. I really don't know. I was not suited for this battles match. This was my first time playing this battles thing. I really wish I'd gotten a game in, I think, last week. I was getting up to, like, upwards of 10 million points in the last week's battles. But at least we got one crown. You can see up there I have 1,200 gems now. It's so much more than what we had before. Alright, but now actually getting into the Feastivus event, we have the event here. I skipped my picking of plants here as well, because I spent like a good minute and a half picking them out, because we actually have to play this level 4 times. You have 80 energy every 24 hours that like recharges, and so I hadn't played the game in a while when I recorded this, so I had my 80 energy. Well, I mean, 24 hours isn't that long period of time, but yeah, so I had my 80 energy. It costs 20 to do it each time, so we're going to play this 4 times. It's only going to be at 2 times speed, and given the fact that this is the last level in the Feastivus, like, event thing, you think it'd be easier? No, that didn't mean that. You think it'd be harder, but it's actually really easy. Like, this level goes by in a sense. You can see I got my ultimator there. Plant food on an ultimator is literally ultimate. Like, the name really suits the plant in that regard, because it just blows up everything on screen. Like, I'm pretty sure it literally damages every zombie, regardless of where you put it. Well, again, I think you have to put it in the middle of the screen, but... And I brought bowling ball, because it's just a good way to deal damage to a lot of zombies. The main drawback of bowling ball is that its attacks can be kind of sporadic and unpredictable, so if there's a massive horde of zombies coming, you can't always, like, guarantee a safety, especially when those little turquoise bulbs don't do all that much damage. But that doesn't matter for this level, because it just goes by so fast, especially when I'm planting down ultimators, and got the additional snake lily as a backup. And then even the brainstem, which isn't a plant that I'm particularly fond of. I think it's just a little annoying to use. Most plants in the enchantment family aren't all that good, in my opinion. I put down the brainstem there because it's capable of shrinking zombies, and if an imp zombie gets shrinked, it just dies immediately. So it's good for the snowstorms. And I haven't even brought this up yet. Down there is the festive tank, I think is what it's called. Kind of a new thing. It has so much health. Although it's not really new, because it's just basically just the cake tank from PVZ's birthday party, which, like, every May, I think, is PVZ's birthday. Yeah, so we got some very special stuff to look at the end of this video. I kind of alluded to it a little bit already. But we've got some upgrades, but even some unlocks. I should have mentioned that at the beginning of the video to get y'all hooked. But I know, because I look after I upload these videos of, like, the audience retention. So I know that most of you aren't actually, like, watching at this point in the video. Like, most of you, I know that most of you have clicked off already, so yeah. So I decided to change up my strategy, because I thought laser beam would kill the festive tank faster than the bowling ball. Kind of whacked. I don't think I need to say this late into the video, but I'm recording all my audio here, like, later on, or after the fact of recording, because when you screen record, it doesn't, like, save the audio. Although I haven't tried that on this device yet. I haven't tried screen recording with the microphone, so I think I was going to give it a go recording, like, live audio. But for now, I'm just doing this method. And I think it's really good to get more PvZ YouTube videos up on this channel because PvZ is a very important game to me. Alright, as you can see that I've got 20 energy, which means we can play this one more time, I think. Oh, never mind, that was the 20 energy. Or was it? Oh no, we're gonna, yeah. I got confused. It's so fun seeing all the Christmasified zombies, because those don't appear in, like, the almanac. Well, the festive tank might. But, like, all these versions of these zombies and the Christmas sweaters and the reindeer camel crossing zombie, whatever. That's cool. I appreciate that they do that. They've been doing this for a long time too. Y'all who are new to PvZ might not know. I'm a PvZ2 veteran, and I remember the days when years and years ago when this was a thing. Because I remember the Big Ben 10 even. Like I was, I don't know, 9 when we recorded that video. Christmas of 2018. You can go watch it. You'd have to scroll really far down, or just go to the Season 1 playlist. It's at the top of the thing on there. This is like record time beating this level. I was very used to beating this level by this attempt. It's just doesn't really take all that long. And something I also noticed that was interesting about the levels, that they actually start you off with 2025 sun, which I think they might have done to be like, you know, like the new year. Although this year is 2025, so I guess it would have made most sense for last year. But now we're gonna go visit the shop after collecting those 4,000 coins there. And get some gifts, you know, get a sombrero. Yeah. Save that for Cinco de Mayo, you know what I'm saying? Get out the guacamole. Crocodile. Okay. Checking out the deals here. This is something that I wanted to highlight here, because I think this is something that's new to PvZ. And I think it's actually basically loot crates in PvZ, which is so typical. I mean, it was only a matter of time until EA put loot crates in PvZ, but I think it's kind of gross. And then I sped this footage up because it's kind of boring. I bought the old 20,000 coins Feastivus holiday package, or whatever it's called. Got 5 for the Enlightenment, 5 for the 10 for the Gum Nut. A little close on that one. 5 for the Soul Tomato. 5 for Shine Vine, 5 for Spore Shroom, 5 for Primal Sunflower. Imagine they doubled all the seed packets as well. Because, like, I don't pay attention to that stuff that much. Well, I don't think they did, because I keep track of how many seed packets I have for, like, Gold Bloom and plants that I really care about. But now is when we get to the really special stuff, because we're headed into the Almanac to do some upgrades and unlocks here. The first order of business, starting off with something a little more boring. Ghost Pepper's ready for an upgrade, but 20,000 coins is kind of a lot to spend right now, even though I have so many coins. Jack-o'-lantern 2 is ready for an upgrade, but I'm not really going to do that right now. Hot Date is what I'm trying to look for right now. There it is. So that's only 10,000 coins, so that I was willing to do. It's actually immediately ready for another upgrade. But I wasn't going to do that because it's 20,000 coins. Hot Date does not deserve that. Hot Date is not... I don't know if you've used Hot Date before, but it's not an amazing plant. Cauliflower is 20,000 coins, but I think that's worth it. I've had cauliflower for a long time. The sun cost going down, the zombie healing, all of that stuff makes that plant a lot better. The next thing we're going to do is our first plant unlock of the video. Iceweed, a plant that I've only used one time, I think, but it was in the plants for the Feastivus event, so I've gotten like hundreds of seed packets for it, because whenever they put one of these plants in the event thing, the Feastivus we were doing earlier, it's just really easy to get seed packets for them, which means I also unlocked Turkey Pulp. Fun fact, I actually dressed up as Turkey Pulp for Halloween one year, like 6 years ago-ish, I think. But now for actually the most exciting thing in the video. Yes, the most exciting thing in this video actually isn't unlock, is upgrading Cold Snapdragon. Cold Snapdragon, if you don't know, is one of the best offensive plants in this game, or at least when I used to play it. I don't know about the meta now. Maybe there's a bunch of premium plants and C-packet system plants that they added that were much better. But Cold Snapdragon is my GOAT, other than Goldblum. So there it is at level 6, and that is just about all the time we have in this video. Hope you have a wonderful holiday season, and goodbye!